Welcome to part 3 of Learning to Dota with Moogles, aka Foot Dive. Now, in this episode, I think I'm going to go over some of the elements that are actually in the game. So far, we've sat at the main page of the client, kind of looking at items, looking at heroes, just kind of talking about mechanics. Now it's time to actually show you some mechanics. I'm going into a game alone. Literally, no bots, no other players. Gives me something to talk to you guys about. I had too spicy just because I'm a grown-ass man. And here we are. Okay, so we are sitting at the hero selection screen. You do have options like this. You know, you can scroll through, look through different heroes. This kind of gives you an idea. You can see all their abilities. You can see their tags right here. You know, you've got all kinds of good stuff. If I were you, I would never, ever use this, and I would click this button. This gives you a much better view of all of your options. Now, for the purposes of this game, I'm going to pick, let's see, it really doesn't matter, does it? So, I'm going to go with Dragon Knight, because he's a beginner-friendly hero. He's definitely more oriented towards new players, gets everybody going. So we're going to hit play, and we're in game. Now, for those of you familiar with League of Legends, MOBAs, or even RTSs in general, right-clicking to move should not be too alien. I'm literally just right-clicking right now. Okay, going into the game, when you first start, you're going to have 603 gold. Unless you're random, you will have 850. The reason for this is because it's Dota 1 stuff. You can look it up if you want. It's Warcraft 3, whatever. You can zoom in with the mouse wheel. There's literally no reason to ever do that. You got your hero portrait, your amount of gold that you currently have, your kills, deaths, assists, last hit, denies, damage. Keep in mind you will not always do this amount of damage. There is an attack damage range that you will have. Now that doesn't mean your attack range, that is separate. I mean, it says 49, but every attack I'm going to do between 46 and 52 for damage mitigation. You can also see there my physical damage resistance and my magic damage resistance. On this side, you can see strength, agility, intelligence, all of those good stats. Here's your level and your experience. I keep moving the mouse. I don't mean to. I have mine set to tab. I do not remember what the default hotkey is. This will be your scoreboard. It will show all of the other players. You can report people here. You can inspect heroes if you do so choose. Say they have a nice item that you would like to see what it is, you know, that sort of thing. Now, within this, you can click to level your skills. That's what we're going to do here, and we're going to level Breath of Fire. Now, going in and talking about some of the items really quick. Quelling Blade, this is good for carries. We're going to grab one of those. You can find your way to navigate around the shop, but I honestly don't recommend using this default build that's always here. But for now, we're going to do that, because I told you guys that that's what you should do.
To the fray.
So we're going to walk up to mid lane, because why not? For those of you who came from League of Legends and you played with your locked camera like this, I'm going to go ahead and recommend that you never ever do that. Ever. It cuts away from your map awareness, you don't have any way to look around, just don't do it. Sometimes I have mine bound to spacebar so I can double tap the button right there. See, no matter where I am, it will put me back in place. This is going to be somewhat of a long series of me playing in this one game to show everybody what's going on, but you just right click to attack. And there you go. That's how you get a last hit. See if we can get another one right here. And got that one. I can show you a deny right here. See its health. And denied. Saw the little blue exclamation point? And we're going to go ahead and get another one. I'll show you another deny.
The dragon waits.
There you go. Now, I've leveled up, put another point into a skill, and we'll use a skill.
Yes.
Now, to use a skill, you hit the key of the hotkey, which, if you're not using Legacy, is going to be QWER for each of your abilities. So I press Q, and I click in that direction. And there's that. Not too complicated. I have a second ability, I can use it. Don't ever recommend using that on creeps, but for the purpose of showing you the ability, we're going to go ahead and do that. Don't click your skills. If you can avoid it, please don't ever do that. You'll make me and all of your teammates cry. Level up again. Now, I have a couple more minutes in this video that I can show you. Now, the jungle in Dota is a bit different from League of Legends. The creeps spawn at 30 seconds and then at every minute after that. Jungle camps will not spawn if you have vision of them at that period of time. I shouldn't fight this, I'm not set up to do this. But, you have all these different camps. There's annotated by these little green triangles that you see on the map right there, there. You know, no big deal. these little green triangles are pretty good idea of what's there, but unlike League of Legends, different creeps will spawn at the camp every time it spawns. Well, not necessarily every time, sometimes you'll get the same one twice in a row. There are roughly 10 jungle camps that can spawn, though, and the easy one on Radiant's side is right here. That's considered the easy camp, and I believe for Dire it would be that one. Now, you also have ancient camps, which are these two guys right here. Those are the big camps. Lots of gold, but you're going to need some sort of cleave, ideally, to get them. I'm going to show you how to creep pull on this next wave. How much time do I have left? Yeah, I have enough time. So if you're in the safe lane, which would be this lane right here, you can see me drawing on the minimap, for Radiant, or this lane up here for Dire, the reason it's called the safe lane is because of this mechanic that I'm getting ready to show you. What you can do, a good marker to use is the 15-second and 45-second mark. You'll see what I'm doing. Now, wait till about 15, and we run up here and get these, and then you literally walk right down into the lane. Just stroll on down. And your creeps will see the aggressive enemies and follow them into the jungle. Now, as you heard me mention, this is good because it pulls your lane back towards your tower. You know, so you're not susceptible to getting ganked, unless you get ganked, you know, in this area, which is bad. But, you do get the golden experience from these neutrals. So, your creep comes back out. Now, I don't recommend doing this without stacking, which I'll show you how to do in the next video. But for now, thanks for watching the first part of the actual in-game tutorial / learning to Dota. And I hope you're looking forward to the next part. As always, leave a comment, subscribe, and have a nice day.